Okay, so I wanted to be mildly controversial today. I wanted to cover this question: is the GIS market oversaturated, and can Geospatial 2.0 come to its rescue? So let's talk about this. How is GIS sold today? GIS is primarily sold into GIS departments, folks who know, understand its value and can work with it. So it's a very small part of big organizations. What is GIS ultimately selling at the minute? Primarily 2D maps and analytics on top of that. What's the biggest challenge for GIS at the minute? Explaining exactly what it is. We've had this conversation for a decade or more. I've been involved in it. What is GIS? How do I define it? How do I tell you what I do? What is geospatial? Huge challenge. How is the industry now trying to get past the fact that it's really sold into all those departments that it can? How does it grow? Well, it grows more broadly in the organization. So I'm seeing a lot more about strategy. But those strategies are based around how do we sell 2D maps more widely? I don't believe that's a winning formula, and I'll tell you exactly why. I believe that GIS is coming at things from the wrong angle, the wrong perspective. When I started working in the geospatial industry 25 years ago, to me, the ultimate value of what we were working with was the data. So the data is key. The data is the fuel. I think that the GIS today is selling the same car just in different colors. What I think the GIS industry should be doing is looking at it from the core level, the fuel, the data. What vehicles can we put this in to be useful? That's kind of the angle of attack I think needs to be taken from the industry in general terms. So then how does Geospatial 2.0 come to the rescue of GIS? Well, we're now producing so much new data that we can now generate 3D models. We've got streaming 4D real-time data. So we have a brand new way of visualizing data and analyzing data as well. We've got that geographic context, which we can provide via digital twins, for example. So we've got a whole brand new world that's evolving around these new data sets. 2D is still valuable, but 3D and 4D are hugely important things to the future of geospatial and GIS. So that's number one. You can't ignore you can't ignore artificial intelligence, nor can you generative AI. We've really scratched the surface. I see the GIS industry moving super slowly in this area. What does this do for us? Well, artificial intelligence is enabling us to automate tasks. It's allowing us to do analytics super quickly. And through generative AI, we're giving people who are non-experts the ability to ask geospatial questions and get answers back super quickly. It's a huge area that's going to be so important in the industry. So that's number two. Number three is augmented reality. Now, this is new. Next year, we're going to see a lot more about it, but people are going to start wearing smart glasses. Meta have got the Orion. There's other ones that are coming out. This is blending the physical and digital worlds together. Inherently geospatial. It is a huge opportunity moving forward, and one we need to be focused on today in preparation for tomorrow. So what's my big solution for this? So sure, I believe that the industry needs to look at itself differently. It's still caught in this narrower mindset. It's got to broaden. It's got to take a geospatial 2.0 perspective and approach. And I think the key to doing this is having innovation departments within the larger organizations. And those innovation departments, the ones I've ever worked with, have been driven by technologists. This has to be a commercial innovation conversation. Commercial people need to drive it, aided by the technical. When we actually have a group thinking about the commercial use of all of this geospatial data that we've got, then we're really moving forward. So there's my short, somewhat controversial talk about how I believe that the GIS industry can get past its oversaturated current state and take advantage of Geospatial 2.0 to grow enormously. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Please share your thoughts and comments below this video. If you're interested in learning more about geospatial and the evolving world of geospatial, please come and join the Geospatial 2.0 community. I've got a link to that with this video. Thanks again for watching.